Hello friends, myself Dr. Ajay Kumar Tiwari, Associate Professor, Maharishi Arvind College of Pharmacy, Jaipur. I am here to present my topic, Mentimeter, an amazing student response system. Here, the thing is to question yourself, like which tool do you prefer to get student response in real time? Do you find it easy to prepare, convenient to handle, and student friendly? What to do when you could not get real time response from your students? Along with that, you also need to think that do you think using it is fun? Let's pause the video and think about it. Write down your answers in a notebook, then play the video. Now here for this presentation, the learning objectives are you will be able to learn use Mentimeter. Why to use Mentimeter, how to use, and where we can use the Mentimeter tool. Present with Mentimeter, learn what is possible to do when presenting with Mentimeter. Here we'll describe the features of Mentimeter that can be used as a tool. Now first question is why to use Mentimeter. Here we can say the Mentimeter is an easy to use presentation software and it is currently using by more than 25 million people. Again, Mentimeter can create fun and interactive presentations for teacher as well as for students also. It helps you to make your event, presentations, lectures and workshops innovative and memorable. The key features of Mentimeter are Mentimeter built beautiful interactive presentations in the presentation builder. Mentimeter collects polls, data and opinions from participants using smart devices. It gets insights on participants with trends and data export. Now, at what occasions you can use the Mentimeter? Here we can say for the workshop. In workshop, make your workshop fun, collaborative and interactive, letting you save your time for preparation as well as documentation. For education purpose, you can use the Mentimeter to make your teaching more interactive by letting the students actively participate in lectures through using Mentimeter as a formative assessment tool. For the events, the Mentimeter can be used to make the event more exciting by enabling the audience to participate in the interactive presentations. For the training purpose, the Mentimeter can also be used to add gamification to your session to energize and improve the learning experience of the audience. In meeting, you can be ensure an effective and producive meeting through visualization of everyone's opinion. For the conference, Mentimeter can be used to increase energy and give everyone the chance to voice their opinion. Now, how teachers can use the Mentimeter? Mentimeter can be used by the teachers to interact with your audience in 3 easy steps. Get started for free with the Mentimeter. You just need to sign up for Mentimeter from the site www.mentimeter.com and there is no installation needed or no downloads are needed. Simply you need to create an account to start using Mentimeter in seconds. Then you have to create your first presentation, fill your presentation with questions that you would like to ask your audience with a versatile features. Now it's time to engage your audience. Show your presentation to begin audience participation. Now for students, the instructions to use the Mentimeter are as follow. They can get started for free. Get them to go www.menti.com. Just tell them to copy the code on the screen and enter it into phone and simply vote. No installation or download needed. Simple to start and vote using Mentimeters in seconds. It's so easy to use that we think it's best explained by letting you try it yourself. Now, while using the Mentimeter, there are a few points which are to be remembered. The test run before your presentation. Using new software in front of a crowd doesn't have to be scary. It should be an exciting experience for you to impress your audience. At Mentimeter, I want you to make sure that the first presentation you host using Mentimeter is your best ever presentation experience. So the tips on how to host an amazing Mentimeter presentation includes: you need to test run your presentation before proceeding. When using a new tool, it's always a good idea to run before you use it live. This will give you the peace of mind and will make sure that your presentation with Mentimeter is the best presentation that you have ever presented. The another point which is to be considered, you need to understand how Mentimeter works. Getting familiar with how a new tool works can give you the confidence you need to present at your best when you are on stage. Make sure the whole Mentimeter process from creating a presentation to presenting your presentation is in line. For that, you must have the flawless understanding with few points like how to create a presentation, how to test your presentation, technical requirement for running Mentimeter, tips before and during your presentation. The another point you need to consider is to introduce Mentimeter when you start your presentation. It might also be the first time that your audience has ever used Mentimeter. So make sure that at the start of your presentation, you introduce Mentimeter to your audience. A really smooth way to introduce Mentimeter is to start off your presentation with an icebreaker. This is not only a fun way to start off a presentation, but it can also be a great way to get your audience to start using Mentimeter. The easiest way to show your audience how to vote with Mentimeter is to say, go to menti.com and enter the code on the top bar of the screen to vote. Now, another point to be considered is plan your time well. Unlike traditional presentations, Mentimeter gives you and your audience the chance to interact with you, the presenter. The means that as the presenter, you should factor into account that people need time to answer the question you are asked them. The time needed to answer a question can be between 1 to 5 minutes depending on the question type. For example, open-ended questions take more time to answer than a multiple choice question. To make sure you have enough time to present without rushing over the questions, make a rough estimate on how much time you need to present the questions and count that into your total presentation time. The another important factor is the use of Mentimeter templates. If you unsure what to put into your presentation. Templates can be quickly and easily added to your presentation and are ready for use. So friends, will be here soon with how to create presentations and questions. See what questions you can ask your audience and learn how to best use them, like quiz, voting, survey. Here the tutorial on how to export, share and analyze the data after the presentation will also be presented by me in next presentations. Now it's time to try out live voting and have fun with Mentimeter. What you need to do, just copy code from PC from the left and enter it to the phone to the right and vote. Let's start with fun as a student. Happy learning. Thank you. You are free to contact on my number and mail ID for further queries. Thank you.